everyone. Today we'll discuss about the topic postural ergonomics. Ergonomics is a scientific study of people at work. In our daily day-to-day practice, we see out of 10 patients, 4 to 5 or even more than 5 patients presenting with neck pain, back pain and wrist pain. And most of these patients are from IT sector. Why these patients are suffering from this kind of pain? In spite of taking multiple medications, they present with persistence of neck pain, back pain and wrist pain. Instead of taking painkillers, it's better to correct the posture and get rid of all this kind of pain. So basically what they do is when they work for a long hours, like more than 6 hours, 8 hours, sometimes without even taking a break, this bad posture will cause this kind of pain. So not only this pain, it compresses some parts, like if we are using wrist in a bad position, it compresses the nerve and it causes numbness and tingling sensation. So let's discuss how to correct the posture and how to get rid of all this kind of pain. When you are sitting and working for a long duration, make sure your back is supported well, that your chair has a proper lumbar support, and you don't sit at the edge of the chair. You have to sit the back of the chair at the back, and then you should have a proper lumbar support and there should be a proper neck support, and your system should be at the level of your eye. It should not be you should bend your neck and work in front of the system, and you should have a proper arm rest, and your wrist should be in not too much of dorsiflexion or palmar flexion. It should be neutral. And then if at all your system is not in proper place, you can keep the support to the system and keep it at a higher level so that your eyes and your neck is in the proper position. Now let's discuss the do's and don'ts. So first I'll show most of you how you work. It's more comfortable. You sit at the edge and you'll be working like this. See here, your thigh is not supported. You don't have a proper backrest, and you can see the spine, it's completely bent, and your neck is also bent forward, and you don't have armrest. Okay, so definitely this is not the correct position to work when you are working for a long hours. So the correct position is you should sit at the edge, at the back, okay, which has a proper back support, and these are the armrest. Your elbow should be flexed 90 degree, and arms should be tucked to the body, and the wrist at the neutral position. Now when you see my laptop, my system is not in the same line of my vision. So what I do is I lower my chair and make sure the system is in the same level. Okay. Now you can see it's directly in front, but still this is not at the same level. So what I do is I keep two supports. Either I can keep a file or a book and make sure that system is at the same level so that I don't have to bend my neck. So this is the main cause for most of the patients who present with neck pain. They'll be working like this. So make sure your neck is always straight and the system is right in front of you. And then using the mouse, this is the ideal position. You should have a proper armrest and the wrist should be neutral position, and you should be moving like this. Okay, this is the ideal position to work. Now I would like to demonstrate few neck stretches and neck strengthening exercise. As I mentioned earlier, it's very important to take break at least once in every 2 hours for 5 minutes and do these stretches or strengthening exercises. Okay. Now coming to the cervical spine, coming to your neck area. So the simple stretches which helps you and which makes you work better. So I'll demonstrate. You can do it in your at your workplace. Hold your head with your right hand, the left side, and stretch to the same side and count 10 and then leave it. Hold the right side of your head with your left hand and stretch to the opposite side and count for 10 and then leave it. Now I'll teach you the strengthening exercises. Hold your hand to the right temple area and put pressure simultaneously. You should not bend like this, you should not push like this. You should give pressure from your hand and the head simultaneously like this, so that your muscles of this area get strengthened, and hold it for 10 seconds and then leave. The similar way, the left side, hold it for 10 seconds and then leave. The same as I mentioned, you should not bend or you should not push. Okay. Simultaneously, you should give pressure from your hand and the head together, so that when you press, you can feel your muscles on this side getting taut. Okay. Next is, hold your both the hands to the forehead and put pressure simultaneously. And the next is, keep your hands back of your head, put pressure simultaneously and count 10. Okay. The last one is, keep your hands against your chin and put pressure and count 10. So there are simple neck strengthening exercises which you can do for 1 to 2 minutes whenever you have a break. Okay. Otherwise, it's compulsory to take a break every 2 hours. For 5 minutes, you can do these stretches so that your neck is in good condition. Next, I'll explain about the shoulder stretches. You can, whenever you take a break, you enter at the door, entrance of the door, you have to hold the both hands and then stretch it against resistance. I'll demonstrate on one side, you have to do on the both sides. Okay. Now you can see, hold the hand and then do these stretches. If the other side also, you can hold the hand and then do these stretches, which relaxes your pectoralis. Now I'll be demonstrating stretches for your back. When you sit for a long time, the moment you get up, one thing I notice, most of the patients are like, my back hurts. So simple stretch just for 10 repetitions, make you feel better, is hold your hands against your hip and go back. Count 10 and then come front. Okay. So this simple extension stretches, it will make you feel better.